Some people are asking for Cupper's continuous cam at all times.
Cupper's Cam. I might launch a new stream, just call it Cupper's Cam. I'll just follow him from game to game, no matter
There
where
we
he
go.
goes. I'll be
Yo,
there
play natural
streaming,
game, play natural.
watching, waiting, fragging. Not really
Okay,
fragging
he's
because I'll be watching.
Let's get
He's
this the
my-
first round. Remember first round split.
Oh, that is
We're
horrible.
good. We got this shit.
That is horrible. They're using in-game to talk to each other, and I still have in-game on.
Ooh,
So-
I had that off. But yeah, we're live, so take it away. Take it away, Miss Bud. Unless you want me to take it away.
Enable voice. Boom, there it is. Disabled. Good. I had disabled voice.
Okay,
Bring
there
up
we go.
console.
We are bringing
But-
you.
Yes.
Sorry,
Go.
I want to
Kill
try
it.
it this time. We're bringing
Crush
you
it.
Flatline versus Imposing Proxy. There's some decoys out for the terrorist side already. Luca is your play-by-play caster for tonight, so he will be taking over right now as I shut my mouth.
And we are in the first round now. Flatline is going to be your CT-sided team, and Imposing Proxy is going to be your terrorist team, or Imposing Proxy, the terrorist, or the fraggers formerly known as Collector's Edition, is going to be your T team. I like that. That's a pretty solid name. But Rich opens up a kill right there. Wow, Freak rips the head off also as they earn their way into the B bomb site. They get the bomb plan right there. Freak just ripped the face right there. Now Microwave on the rotate. Cuppers didn't get anything there, so might be a big surprise.
Yeah, caster
Thinking
stress
Cuppers
issue
gonna
right
go
there.
nuts. Ah, the Microwave killed its teammate. Microwave killed the teammate. Blind gets a kill on Deeg, but Freak. That's the story right there. 3K on the round to win the first round. So Terrorist team up 1-0.
If we're talking in terms of predictions, I would say that round was probably a rough outing for us. I'd say Microwave, the man you hyped up, gets a team kill and doesn't get any other kills. Cuppers himself just wasn't unable to hold the site there. I think it was could have been Rich, or Freak who took his head off entering the site, but there we go. Clearly, these Imposing Proxy players are not here to play around. They're not here for fun and games. They're here to win. And even though they heard our predictions that were not exactly in their favor, they don't care. They don't care at all.
I still said, ooh, yeah, nice.
You said 16-14.
16-14. I think it's going to be extremely close. And for anyone who's saying 16-1 at Flatline, I think you're about to be shut down because they should win at least 3 rounds here unless they get ecoed so ridiculously hard. But I'm not going to see it happen. As Blind and RDK are both down, Microwave just got smoked right there. That's Freak. Affinity gets a kill though with the CZ, and he gets taken out. Cuppers gets smoked down mid. Affinity, 1 HP left. Last CT. He's going to be fighting against 4 terrorists with guns, and Rich just ripped him through the apartments coming up from Boiler side. So that's 2 rounds for Imposing Proxy.
2 very convincing rounds. I'm pretty sure they didn't even lose any guns that round, if I'm not mistaken. Or if they did, they really didn't buy, big rifles or anything. So that's not bad. They're doing well financially. They are clearly beating the Preds that the trolls in chat were throwing down. I think this Imposing Proxy team is looking pretty sharp.
I like how the Geek Guy Gamer just changed it. It's like, oh, it's going to be 16-2. They're not going to win this round either. Unless something amazing happens here on this eco. Trades happen. Deke just got taken down by Blind. Blind gets traded out. Freak gets a kill. Brett is also Blind. Actually is still up. He takes down Freak. So the big fragger for Imposing Proxy just went down there. But they do have the gun advantage. They're going to be rotating back to B. And it looks like no CTs are going to be over there. So if they just try and pain train their way through this, they are going to get this. Blind peeks out. Gets ripped right there. That was Rich who just took him down mid with an AK. So the CT should know they have to rotate over to B by now. As one player was lurking mid. They should know the rest. Oh, what are they doing with the bomb? What is Bomb doing? What are you doing, Brad? I'm sure they are screaming at him, and he just died with the bomb. Wow. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Rich with a nice AK headshot. Just got the rip going right there on Affinity. 50 seconds left, or 55 left, excuse me. The Microwave throws a flashbang. He's going to be pushing out with a P90 right there. Rich just hit him hard. Oh, wow. Rich's shot. His shot is pretty on point right there. He was down to low HP, and he still got the kill off. So a 3rd round goes for Imposing Proxy.
So for the past 3 rounds, the Counter-Strike gods have been just mocking us. Standing there, laughing in our faces, our predictions, just crash and burn in front of our eyes. But the counter-terrorists now have guns. So let's see what they can do with guns. Let's see if they can hold their sights. Those pistol rounds, when you're outgunned, they're just super hard to win. They lost the pistol, unfortunately, and you just got to take your lumps for it. But when there's guns in your hands, anything can happen.
I love how the geek guy just changed it to
16-3 with the question mark.
Confident with 16-1, 16-2. Now it's 16-3 with the question mark. Like
16-3, I guess. Something like that.
Stay classy, San Diego. And we are. Oh wow! Affinity opens up the round. Rippin' Rich down Rippin' Rich. Nice. You should change the name. I coined you a new name, Rich. It's Rippin' Rich now. That was into the boiler though, as Affinity was over on tennis side. Wisely rotates out, as they should call that. There was a player on the tennis side. RDK is up in the apartments though. So one player down initially for imposing Proxy, as Flatline is trying to pick up their first round here. This is an extremely important round here though. This is your first buy round, full buy for both teams. And you can see head armor, nades, and guns across the board. So this will really set the tone for the rest of the match, or generally does, depending on who brings this home. And imposing Proxy trying to do something about it, but RDK trades out Bread, as Bread just got a kill there. Nice flashing right there from Cuppers. Cuppers got one. He gets blind himself, gets out of the site, or gets back into the site as he's flashed. He gets taken down. It looks like Freak spraying through the smoke, gets a nice kill on the microwave right there. So they are into the site. Freak and IR Noob Trainee both in the site, bomb plants, but they are fighting 100 HP counter-terrorists in blind and RDK. Freak has 100, but Noob Trainee only has 28. So it looks like Flatline's going to be executing their way over there. Oh, but Freak, wow, his shot is on fire right now. He's got a 2K on the round, gets the headshot there, 1 versus 2. RDK trying to work his way into the site. Freak's just got to spray through the box, and he does, and he gets the kill there. So 4 unanswered rounds for imposing Proxy. Jeez.
It's just 2 weird words. I feel like imposing and Proxy have never been written next to each other before, and it's impossible to say. But they are really showing what they're worth in Counter-Strike right now. I mean, absolutely taking our words and shoving them right down our throats. I think they can. I'm sure they can keep this up, and if they can, I don't see Flatline being able to recover. I mean, they're losing a lot of momentum and they're losing it fast. They're on a pistol round now, so maybe they can get an eco and string together some gun rounds. But yeah, 4 straight, not ideal.
Yeah, Geek Guy Gamer just changed it 16-9, imposing Proxy. So nice. Looks like I might be eating my shoe tonight also. I expected Flatline to pull this out. It's still very early though. We're only into round 5 right now, and it looks like imposing Proxy is going to be executing their way into B. A little bit off on the timing there as they just flash their teammates, and they're into B. But the rotate is coming, and Rich is in a perfect position to get one. He got the guy flanking down. He's about to get flanked himself. If he can get microwave, turn around quickly. No, he just dropped a gun for Cuppers, though. So Cuppers should grab that gun and just run away and save, as he's going to do. RDK, last one left over there at the B bomb site. Bomb is planted there. This looks like it's going to be a round for your terrorists. Oh, imposing Proxy. Look at these guys. They are on top of it. They're on it, man. They know that a CT has got a gun. Oh, they just saw him. Cuppers. Cuppers is going to get pushed from all angles now. He's going to be getting flanked right now. He's got one in front of him. He's trying to save this gun, but imposing Proxy is not going to try and let this happen. They get him. That's Deeg who got him from behind with the pistol. So 5 rounds now for imposing Proxy.
That, I feel like, could have gone very terribly for imposing Proxy. I mean, luckily they had the good comms within their own team to locate Cuppers very quickly. They didn't really need to hunt him down for very long. They basically ran to directly where he was. But, you know, had he snuck through somehow, had he caught them off guard, they really left the bomb completely unguarded. You know, maybe send 4 guys after him, but maybe you want to leave the 5th guy in the bomb. I've seen plenty of ninja defuses happen in pugs and scrims, and when they happen, it's just a headache. But who cares, because they're winning rounds, and now they are both stacked with money and round wins.
RDK, nice shot down mid right there, trying to get a little peek, got a little aggressive, and it paid off. And for those of you saying do not call this game over before it's over, I actually predicted Flatline to win this 16-14, but imposing Proxy is showing me some hot stuff here. But we're on a full buy. The game is definitely not over yet. When I said that, we were only into round 5. Plenty of things can happen from here to then. I've been doing this long enough to know that, especially watching a lot of comeback games here. And as Cotton used to say, it's a sneaky little trick that we do, because at least if somebody says that, maybe somebody on the other team gets a little fired up, they play a little harder, and we get some 15-15 overtime action, which is that's what I like to see. I love overtime, dude. Like I said, I always say it every time we talk about overtime. I hate playing in overtime because it's so
You
stressful.
love watching it, yeah.
But dude,
Even
watching it
watching
is
it, I
so
pull on my
great.
hair. It's just nervous habits.
Oh, dude, isn't it lovely? You get to watch people just squirm. You're like, oh, I know exactly how he's feeling right now. 1 versus 3 clutch in overtime. Got to win this round. He's so sad. Oh no, he's about to cry. You know, I know that feeling. I've been there for years. But it looks like your terrorist team. Oh, nice. Affinity with a nice pick there. So 2 players down. That's Rich and Noob Trainee. Oh, don't peek that. Don't peek that. Oh, now after the op shot. He knows it, though, so he's not going to full peek out. He might try to jig. Oh, how did Freak not get that headshot right there? That looked like that was a headshot to me, but 15 HPs left. They're going to be executing on A. Affinity is waiting. His op is hot right now. He got 1. He's very low on HP. Pushing the site. D goes down, so Freak, last one left. Oh, he's going to be trying to fight against quite a few characters, CTs here, and he gets 1 but gets taken down. First round going to Flatline, so momentum shift possibly later?
Maybe. Well, actually, they held on to a lot of guns this round, so if they lose this coming round, they actually won't be in terrible shape financially. So that's a plus side for them. They have that working in their favor. They just won a round pretty convincingly. I want to point out Affinity played that really well at the op, you know, stayed hidden but was exposed enough where he could stop them from really taking the site. So quick shout out to him. And yeah, I mean, I would say that the ball is now in Flatline's court.
Definitely.
They've stolen the momentum and they have the money to back it up.
RDK with an initial opening kill right there, taking down D, but IR, Noob, Trainee with the kill. Affinity with the op right there, gets 1 kill. Bread takes down Blind. They're going to try and peek out as a team. Oh, wow, nice shot right there from Affinity. He's going to run into his terrorist right there. That's Rich. Rich takes him down, so A side is completely wide open now. Cuppers and the Microwave versus 2. It's a 2v2 situation. Bomb planted in A. We have Rich and who is that? Bread on the other side. They're up and alive. Microwave and Cuppers, this might be the 2 best players on this team. Microwave is a beast. Actually, their whole team is extremely good, but Cuppers is pretty ridiculous, and Microwave is very clutch quite a bit. Rich not ready for Cuppers, but Cuppers goes down to Bread. Oh, wow, the Microwave trades out Bread right there, so that is it. They're going to pick up a second round now for Flatline, as Microwave is able to defuse that bomb there. Do you like how they tried to play that at the end there, playing that bomb?
Yeah, I mean, clearly it worked. They were, you know, playing for intel. It really depended on Cuppers getting that opening kill, because if Cuppers got taken down and it was a 2v1, that would be a tough one to recover. But they did it. Cuppers got that opening kill. His teammate cleaned it up and defused the bomb. That's very solid. The Microwave, yeah. Now back at 0 on the board, no longer sporting that negative score. But they're not quite out of the woods. The terrorists still have guns, and they are not relenting.
And it looks like Imposing Proxy's trying to recover here. They have armor, they have guns now. Oh man, that spot from RDK playing up on top of Tennis. I wonder if you can spam through that wall if you're RDK. Like, you hear people coming up the stairs, you spin around, you can spray through that. I'm curious to find that out, because that would be ridiculous.
I know you can spam down into the patio from inside it, but I'm not sure if you can spam back into it.
Ooh, Blind playing that corner shot on Rich in the apartment balcony. Gets the entry kill, or the initial kill, I should say, for the CT side. Freak trying to spray through some smoke right there. Did a little bit of damage to Microwave. Twisted off of him, though. Couldn't get the kill, but it was through smoke, so nothing really to expect there. One thing I do want to point out currently in this round, Bomb. Okay, Freak is going back and getting it. Bomb is way back in spawn. Actually, the entry from T side to apartments. So they're down 1 player. Deeg is very low. Freak is down to 71. Looks like Deeg's going to go try his hand at the Microwave over there at Banana. And it looks like all your terrorists are going to be rotating up towards Banana right now. 2 players are waiting there for them. That's your number 4 of the Microwave, and your number 3 of Cuppers over there. Oh, the Microwave gets 1, but he gets traded out by Deeg. And they're going to be trying to work their way in there. Cuppers last one left to defend the bomb site. Can't make it happen, but Infinity is already rotated over and gets a nice 3K at the end of the round there. Cleans up Noob Trainee, Bread, and Freak. Wow, good win there for Flatline. Score is now 5-3, still in favor of Imposing Proxy, though.
I'm not really sure how I felt about that aggressive peek by Cuppers. I mean, he kind of had the advantage. They didn't really know where he was. I think he had some more flashes to play with, but he did so much damage to all 3 terrorists. Couldn't pick up the kill, but, you know, as you said, it was an easy 3K for Affinity and 3 assists in Cuppers' back pocket.
they're going to be trying to execute their way off Banana on a save right now. It looks like they're going to be trying to get up. Yeah, they're going to get there, but Microwave is just spamming those shots. Cuthbert picks up 2. Microwave gets 2. Final kill, though, goes to Microwave. 3K on the round for him. We're almost even. Only 1 round difference between the teams here as Imposing Proxy is up 5-4.
Yeah, the momentum steal from Flatline was clearly super important. Yeah, we saw a 5-0 run right off the bat for Imposing, not improvising. What am I saying? Imposing Proxy, and then Flatline answering back, looking to get their 5th right now. It would be super huge if they do. This would be crushing for Imposing Proxy. It looks like they have a lot of money invested in this round as well.
And it looks like your terrorist team of Imposing Proxy is going to be working their way back over there towards the B side. Looks like they're thinking they're going to have a lot of, oh, nice. I love that flash right there from the Microwave. For those of you that don't throw flashes like that, you throw a flash, move out before it goes out, let it partially blind you from behind. They're either going to turn around or they're going to be completely blind. Run those flashes. If you don't do that, you need to step your Counter-Strike game up and get on that. I see a lot of players play without doing it. You need to get on top of that. Ooh, look at those. That Molotov right there. That was kind of a neat little Molotov. I haven't seen that.
Great answer.
Ah, they're getting in there. D gets 1 kill, but Bread gets taken out. Microwave's coming up very big. 3 kills, gets Bread, Rich, and Freak, but Deeg traded him out. So 2 terrorists remaining as 3 CTs are going to be on the rotate right now. 2 are very close from CT side already. RDK is going to be pushing up into water. RDK is in water, and he catches Noob Trainee sleeping on him. So Deeg, last one left. Deeg gets taken down very easily by RDK. Bomb's going to be defused very easily right here. It's Affinity who finds it and gets the defuse. So we are tied up now. Flatline's going to win this round, tied up 5-5.
I have to say, I give Imposing Proxy a lot of credit right there because they basically found the answer for, Cuppers' pop flashes and his supporting role from within the site. He'd been kind of just standing there banking flashes off, making it really hard for them to get close to B. And so what do? They're like, hey, if you're just going to stand there, we're just going to maul you and catch you in transition. You can't stand there forever. And it worked. And now because they have a lot of, unfortunately they couldn't stop the Microwave, who, you can't really bank on someone just losing his mind like that. Hitting so many shots like halfway through smoke, it was a great play by him, but and bad luck by Imposing Proxy. So let's see, they're using their bonus money effectively now. They're buying up pretty much all the way, and they're getting about as much money as they're ever going to receive at the beginning of each round. So now it's their chance. It's their chance to steal the momentum right back from Flatline as it was stolen from them.
Imposing Proxy, going to try and win the... we saw that momentum shift happen there, and Flatline has just absolutely ran away with these rounds here. Brought it back to a tie game. So Imposing Proxy is definitely going to be looking to try and revert that, bring it back to themselves, and try and get that momentum. For those of you that do not play competitive, dude, that momentum shift is just an absolute game ender, and you let it happen like that. It's so demoralizing. And then Microwave, with that pop flash, just takes down Deeg right there and sprays extremely hard. Freak almost just ran his face directly into a laser beam of M4 spray right there. But luckily, he doesn't make it all the way around the corner and get killed for his team because Deeg is already down. So it is now 4 versus 5 as Imposing Proxy is trying to work. Oh, nice kill right there from Rich on Affinity over into the A side underneath that balcony at Tennis. And, Bread! Oh, Blind and Bread! Just kind of stared at each other for a second. I think Bread was looking more towards the site, but Blind was looking at him trying to throw a smoke. RDK answers, though, taking down Bread. He gets smoked out by Rich. So now Cuppers and the Microwave are on the rotate right here, trying to work their way over there versus Rich, Noob Trainee, and Freak, excuse me. But Cuppers and the Microwave have a tall order to try and clutch here. Freak and the Microwave are going to be the first 2 to meet, as I do believe Microwave, that was Cuppers, excuse me. Cuppers just gets taken down by Freak right there. Microwave, last one left. I think Microwave's wise to get a run out of here with this one, and the hunt is on. Imposing Proxy is not one team to try and let anybody save. They're going to be hunting him right here, and they're going to be collapsing on the B-bomb site. That's Freak that's running after him. Let's see if they can get there. Where's my buttons? Microwave. Microwave's in a good spot to hide, though, and he does. He gets out of that round with his gun. So 1 gun guaranteed over there on the Microwave, and the score is now 6-5 in favor of Imposing Proxy.
And maybe that was the momentum steal they needed. They still have money to buy up. The counter-terrorists also have a lot of money. It's hard to place blame in rounds, and, it's really hard to tell, like, what is the right play at what time. But RDK, I feel like, kind of threw that retake a little bit. He got a nice opening pick to even up the player count, 3-3. and then kind of just hung out without cover. He didn't really wait for his team. He got out, shot, and there was no reason. He could have just stayed in cover, waited for his team, and retook as a team. But still, their team is still in buying position, and they have some money in the bank. So, it wasn't the biggest mistake, but that they could have picked up that round, I feel like.
I do believe so. I completely agree with what you're saying there. RDK should not. After that pick, man, just fall off, wait for your team. You already got yourself in a position to pick up a kill. Don't let yourself get traded out. Don't make that a 1-for-1 right off the bat. Just get out of there, hide, wait for your teammates who are trying to rotate. They're rotating from B. They're very, very far away from him. So if he could have just hung back a little bit longer, and it looks like imposing Proxy is going to be trying to execute on A. Yes, they're definitely executing on A. Throwing those smoke towards mid. They know Blind is in the pit right there. So if Freak is able to get a shot right here on Blind, which he might, misses it though, as Blind just going to be strafing around right there. Affinity sitting into the site with RDK. Deep gets him. RDK picks up 2 right there. And jumping in there, Freak just jumps off the balcony and gets the kill right there on Blind. So RDK's in the site. He is by himself versus 3. CC's got a clutch, but the grenade hits him from behind. Even up once again, 6-6. This is going to be an extremely close game. I think that 16-14 is going to be accurate, man, but I don't know who's going to be the 16.
Yeah, it could really go either way at this point. But it looks like the Terrorists are going to have to save or buy around that AK that someone might have accidentally bought. It looks like they're just going to be saving around it. I guess that was a buying mistake. He assumed the rest of his team could buy, but they did that classic lose, win, and then lose. You lose all that bonus money.
You got nothing.
And I think Rich fell for it. I think Rich thought his teammates had the same amount of money. He has a low amount of deaths compared to some of his teammates, so he fell for it. And I think that's going to be that was a big falter. And I think if Flatline could take that gun out of his hands, they can make him a non-threat for the next round as well.
Yes. Look for imposing Proxy to try and eco right here. It looks like they sent their number 6 player, who is Freak. Freak is probably one of the better shots on the Affinity answers, though, early in the round. Taking down Rich, who was trying to execute out balcony. So it looks like the rest of your teams are going to be trying to work their way over towards Boiler. And I love how Cuppers is kind of playing this right here. A very, very good support position. Microwave is playing on the corner. Let's how do I bring that up? I don't want to bring it up in the action right now. But if you could see, Microwave is playing the peak spot on the corner right now. He's going to be the one aggressive. If you look back over at Cuppers, which we are right now, Cuppers is just sitting there basically with a flashbang cocked. So if they're executing up, he's just going to bank that flashbang up over that box. Microwave is going to pop back out from behind the flashbang and start shooting, and he's going to rotate to the stairs and try and help him right there. But that flashbang is the perfect support position right there if they start to peek up. And we had a kill go down. I believe that was that Affinity who got the kill? Yeah, I believe that was Bread who went down. Yeah, Bread goes down. So the T's are going to be trying to work their way up mid right now. They should hear the execute on mid. Flashbang's happening. So they're going to try and get up mid. That's Deek's going to be the first one. He meets Affinity. And then Affinity also meets Noob Trainee. RDK on the rotate right there. Pushes his way out of Arch side and gets the kill on Freak. So an easy 7th round there for Flatline.
I also just want to highlight one player on Flatline real quick. It's Affinity, who we see at the top of the scoreboard with 14 frags, most frags in the game. And I just want to say that he hasn't really hit any crazy shots yet. He's really been dominating with just his smart positioning. He's been giving himself the right positioning to make all of his shots look very standard. He never needs to flick. He never needs to, make any low percentage plays because he's just almost always in the right position. You don't need to be flashy to be effective and to dominate a game. I think he's dominating. Well, I wouldn't say he's dominating. The score is close. I guess dominating is a very dramatic term, but he's holding his own very well, topping out the entire game. So.
And we're going to be watching from an upper fixed position right now as the Microwave is actually going hard right now. 4 kills. Noob Trainee finally trades him out. Cupper's trying to get the hell on him. Noob Trainee playing very smart, though. Working that smoke. Trying to make sure he does not get smashed out. But getting pushed right there is RDK. And Cuppers did a lot of damage to him there. But wow. That round from the Microwave, it was a save round there, as you saw for your terrorist team. But geez, Microwave came on very strong right there. Well, it was a 4K on the round for him. So good play there to get a big win for his team. Scores now 8-6.
Yeah, and the terrorist team, did that thing I was talking about before, where if you run through one smoke, you get decimated. The real way to sneak through smoke, well, unless you're just going to pop out and hit your shots, is to chain some smokes together. When there's a few smokes together, it's easy to get to sneaky places, but the single smoke that was there allowed Microwave to pick up a ton of frags, and it was actually Noob Trainee's kind of undoing in the end because it left the smoke had a massive gap in it, or another individual smoke had a massive gap in it that he just got ripped through.
And it looks like the terrorists were going to try and throw a fake over towards B. Fake did not work out extremely well as you got no CT rotate, but they are wasting their smokes in mid right now. Smokes and flashbangs. So they wasted quite a bit at B to try and throw a fake. They did not bite on the fake at all. So at this point, you're running low here on nades for your teammates, or from your teammates. You need to try and make something happen if you just threw that fake right there. And it looks like the CTs are still not going to bite. Oh, RDK just hanging out in the middle, though, with his M4 as the smoke cleared. Just picked off Deke, who's looking towards the other side. Rich, with his back turn, doesn't go down. Noob Trainee picks him up, so Rich extremely low and extremely lucky that Noob Trainee was right there. Blind in a good position for anyone that's going to come out of apartments to try and take them. And the rotate is on now for Flatline. So let's see who gets the pick here to try and open this up. It's 4 versus 4. Blind goes down. Brett gets the kill on him right now. Affinity's hiding in the site. Affinity got Rich right there. So now they know where Affinity is, but they can't do anything about it as he just takes down Brett. Finally, IR Noob Trainee gets him down. The microwave peeks out from the library and gets popped. So it is Freak and IR Noob Trainee versus Cuppers. Cuppers going to be your CT 1 versus 2 as the bomb's planted. He just saw one player work their way into the pit. You know, somebody's got to be near the site. That's Freak in the pit. Noob Trainee's in the site. Noob Trainee misses the op shot. Freak peeks out from the pick and gets the pick on him. 8-7. That's your first half. Flatline Esports brings it home. Extremely close, though, right there. 8-7. So it's anybody's game going in the second half right now.
Okay, I know I talked a big game before the game about how Flatline is going to win this game and how Copper is going to frag super hard, which he is. If you take a look, he does have 8 assists, which is just out of control. He's close to that triple-double, but I'm going to say that the score is maybe a little too close. I think if Imposing Proxy continues to play like they will, I think they're just going to have an easy time on the easier half, and they really brought it to Flatline Esports in the first half.
They pulled it together extremely well.
I think a lot of it actually might come down to this pistol round. Pistol rounds are almost free rounds if you can lock up the first one, and they're worth a lot, especially when the score is this close. Yeah, if you got to pick up all 3 though. If you get eco, that's no bueno.
And Terrorists last half got the pistol round, which was Imposing Proxy, who is now on your CT side. So they're going to try and pick up those 3 easy rounds right off the bat again. And it looks like Flatline playing very, very smart here. Got a bunch of players, 2 players hanging on a banana, 3 in mid, 2 in mid, 1 over at the apartment side T area. Waiting to see if they can get a push here. Trying to see if there's a little bit of overconfidence here from Imposing Proxy, but it's not going to happen. Imposing Proxy playing very, very tight. And as we noticed there, Rich and Freak. Freak is playing the aggressive spot. Rich was going to be playing your support as we see he's rolling out of there with his flashbang, thinking the execute's going to be coming mid. But the bomb is going to be hanging on a banana. So, I might have to sneeze. Excuse me. I'm back now. Did not mean to sneeze there, guys. But we are underway. First round of second half. Flatline Esports is up 8-7 versus Imposing Proxy, a.k.a. or formerly known as the symbol known as Collector's Edition. And Flatline looks like they're going to be stacking up towards Banana right now. They're going to try and execute there. One, as you see there, the number 7 player, who is that? Your number 7 is Bread. Very, very tight in CT. Looking to try and execute. One player got spotted. He's already executing on the rotate over to B. And it looks like another player is also. That's your number 9 player. Your number 8 is also pushing. So the CTs are rotating their way over to B. Time is so low, 25 seconds here, that the T's have to commit to the B bomb site. They're trying to work their way in there. First kill goes to Freak, though. Rich gets traded out right there. Freak also gets taken down, so RDK and Cuppers got kills on the round. CTs are pushing extremely hard. 10 seconds, bomb goes down. So now the CTs have to try and get some kills here to try and work their way in. Deeg gets taken down by RDK, and then Noob Trainee gets killed. Brett gets a kill right there. It's very close. Noob Trainee gets 1. It is 1 versus 2. 1 terrorist up Cuppers. Cuppers gets taken down. Oh, man. Imposing Proxy just won that pistol round right there. And they won both pistol rounds. Wow. So
yeah,
score's tied up.
Score's tied up, but it's not going to be tied up for very long. I'm pretty confident in Imposing Proxy's ability just to stay calm, use the rifles from range, and just do a lot of damage before they really even need to engage with the terrorists. Because, last round, Flatline Gaming was looking to play a very slow pistol round, and Imposing Proxies didn't give them anything. Didn't flinch, didn't hesitate. They held their ground. You know, Flatline did get into the site, but you know, opposing Proxy wasn't having it post.
They did get the bomb down, and Bread right there and Deke team up. Bread gets traded out finally by RDK, but 3 players go down for your T side. Oh, they're gonna peek out, trying to reload. Noob Trainee with the FAMAS gets the kills there. So a 9th round for your CT side, but you expect that surprise buy here? They got the bomb down first round. They got the money for it.
They did. I bet they buy. Yeah, there you go. They are buying now.
There's
when you get the first one, when you get the bomb down, and you have a chance to surprise the other team, even if it's a low chance, you got to take it. AKs, you know, beat FAMAS's 9 times out of 10 if they're in capable hands. So, I think it's a smart buy. They just have to win. I guess it's a little easier said than done.
And we are going to be underway. This is your 18th round of the game. As you can hear now, Flatline has guns, so your counter-terrorist team of imposing Proxy should be able to deduce that from the sounds they're hearing, that there's guns on the other side. They have head armor. They also have guns. We got 3 FAMASes, though, and 2 M4s, but the M4s are in the hands of Freak and Noob Trainee, which is good because Freak is an absolute animal. His name is so befitting. Deeg gets an entry kill right there. Noob Trainee also picks up one, but Deeg is very, very low. Cupper's trying to smoke him through the window. Not able to make it happen. RDK is going to peek out and try and make something on Banana. But it doesn't happen for him. Rich is going to be peeking up. He's going to see RDK. Wow, that FAMAS worked for him, getting the headshot there. But he is extremely low with 12 HP now. Deeg is down to 20 also. So Cuppers and Affinity, last 2 terrorists remaining in your 18th round here. And they're just going to be hanging out, waiting for some pushes. I do believe they're going to trends here. They are outgunned and outmanned right now. There's only 2 of them and 5 CTs left alive. So they should be trying to save their guns and wait for a better round to try and force the issue. And it does look like it's going to happen. Is this a smart play here later?
I would definitely say it's a smart play. They are, you know, as you said, they're outgunned, they're outmanned. They have, you know, nearly no shot of winning. Obviously, anyone can just lose their mind and pick up an ace all of a sudden. But it seems super unlikely, especially since time is now winding down. If they lost these guns, I think they would be in bad shape moving forward. The counter-terrorists, you know, haven't lost any of their rifles yet. In fact, they've picked up 2 AKs, so starting to replace those FAMASes already. They, you know, won't even need to rebuy rifles necessarily. If there's another AK for Rich. So now they're only rebuying 1 rifle, and they're all still alive. They have a lot of money in the bank.
Here comes the push, though, from imposing Proxy. Not enough time to make it happen, though. Yeah. But they tried, and that is extremely mean of you, Rockfish. We do not suck. If anything, we blow. Let's be honest here.
I think.
And the trolls are out tonight. There's only 1. That's pretty rare. Usually there's
usually we get a lot more. I'm weirdly uncomfortable. I'm more self-conscious now that there aren't trolls because I think people are trolling me by not trolling me.
Yeah,
it's all a huge psychological battle. And RDK getting ripped off the bat. The terrorists opted not to buy up around those AKs. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. They don't really have a lot of money in the bank. So
Affinity's low now too. He just caught a nade in the face right there. Who threw that? I do believe it was Deeg who threw that. Yeah, they're going to be executing on their way up into A. Oh, wow. Noob Trainee gets the microwave, gets blind. Cuppers trades him out. Red trades out Cuppers. Deeg gets Affinity, so only 1 terrorist remaining. That's RDK. All the guns on the terrorist side are gone. RDK is going to be getting pushed from all angles except for down mid right now. He's going to be trying to peek out on tennis side. Tries to get a kill with his pistol. He has nothing to lose here, but he goes down. So imposing Proxy now up 11-8.
You know, just a second ago, I was kind of criticizing their, I guess, not buy up, despite having, you know, 2 AKs already. I kind of think that was the smart play. You know, I think they very easily could have, you know, bought up some Galils or weak guns around it, and then lost that round, and they would have been basically in the situation they're in now, where they're saving, except with around $3,000 less per person. So they're saving now, but I think they're gonna have, you know, a lot of buys in the future, so I think that was the smart financial play. I take it back, is what I'm saying. And Freak not letting them get any traction, getting kills before they even see them.
Oh, that fire was a good fire. That just split them up big time. The need team up, or the nade team up there from your players. I do believe it was Freak and Rich right there to take down your first kill. The microwave. Affinity goes down. RDK goes down. Cuppers trades out Freak though. On the flank, Deeg was right there. Oh, Deeg picks up 2 at the end of that, gets blind and Cuppers both down at the end as they just kind of got stacked up and stuck at the top of Banana and flank extremely hard. But that's 12 rounds now for imposing Proxy versus the 8 from Flatline.
Yeah, this is Flatline Esports' I guess, one of their last chances to make a stand. They had a chance, you know, on round 3 with their, you know, surprise buy eco situation, and it didn't pay off for them then. But maybe they can find some traction now. I see a lot of AKs on the counter terrace. They're not really dying very often right now. The lowest amount of money they have on their team is 49.50, so they're looking like they're in good shape. They can take a loss or two and still bounce back. Flatline Esports really needs to chain them together.
Yes, Flatline Esports is definitely going to be looking here to try and steal the momentum as they did first half. But they ended up stealing it as, I do believe, oh, nice, Rich with a peek out right there on RDK, who was actually reloading on Banana. But I think Flatline stole the momentum right as soon as Imposing Proxy won their 4th round, or 5th round. They won 5 rounds, and then Flatline stole the momentum, and then it was kind of back and forth after that. Well, except for Flatline, evened it up, unanswered 5 rounds, and then, oh, Bread is so blind. How can they not kill Bread? Wow, I would have been screaming at my teammates if they were not able to kill Bread right there, but they make it happen. Cuppers gets a kill, and I do believe the other kill went right there to Affinity. Cuppers goes down the microwave, and Affinity only one's left. 3 CTs, they're going to be pushing extremely hard. Let's see if Affinity gets the kill. No, Freak takes him down to the microwave. Last one left. Microwave goes down to IR Noob Training. And your CT team is easily going to be able to pick up a 13th round right there. As they do, the score is now 13-8 in favor of Imposing Proxy.
More gun rounds, though. Even the silver lining to this is that the terrorists have more gun rounds. They have a lot of money in the bank. It doesn't really cost a lot to be a terrorist in this game, and they're getting a lot of bonus money. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see them buying up basically for the duration of this game. Or, yeah, basically for the duration of this game. If they lose this round, they're going to be in forcing territory. And, yeah, I don't know. I guess my prediction seems to be the closest, except in the opposite direction.
And
it seems like the CT team... Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it seems like the CT team is now looking to run away with it.
And off subject, but I have to touch on this for LeBron James of StarCraft. Where is the safest place to inject steroids? And somebody instantly said butt. Butt is not actually the safest. It's the best place to do it because it is one of the largest muscles in your body. That's why they inject there. There's actually a super large nerve there that if you hit that, you could ruin yourself. So not the safest, largest place, and probably the best place to do it. Back on the Counter-Strike, though. Sorry, I can't let people.
No, yeah, you don't want them
somebody's
to do
gonna kill themselves. They're just gonna just jam
practices.
one right in their butt and just wreck their back.
I saw someone do it
at
at the gym, so I could probably do it.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I saw him misled. He's like 270 pounds, dude. I could be like, no, don't do it. It's horrible for you. Messes your emotions up.
As I say, Flatline is going back to their slow setup. They're looking for Imposing Proxy to make a mistake, and Imposing Proxy is not making the mistakes. I think that's why they've been so good all game. They're not making unnecessary peaks. They're hitting all their shots and not taking unnecessary risks. So I think it's going to pay off in this round as time is winding down. The T's now need to make a play.
And the slow play is what's going to work here for Flatline. It looks like Imposing Proxy is going to be ready for this, though. Counter smokes and nades right there. It looks like there's going to be a rush. Let's get over to your number 8 player. Oh, I missed it. No, what did I do? I hit the wrong button. Oh, wow, Freak. Oh, Freak got a kill there, but it didn't pay off at the end of the round. As the terrorists are going to work their way up. Just spray through that smoke right there, Deke. Oh, Deke pushes through the smoke, gets one. He's about to get Cuppers. If Bread will push out and help right there, he would be in a good position, but time was not on the side of Flatline.
Oh, I totally forgot about time.
They died at the end of that anyways. They lost the round and lost their guns. So, oh man, Imposing Proxy, yeah. 14 rounds to the 8 of Flatline. This is going to be a very close game.
Now, I hadn't really considered it, but if you were to ask me what is the worst outcome of that round, I'd probably say, you know, they waste a lot of time on the round and they can't even get the bomb down. They get killed after time. You know, 2 of their players had $300 and $700 respectively, so they are not with it financially, and Rich is just picking them apart.
Oh, wow, Rich on fire. Freak gets a kill there as Rich gets traded out. RDK by himself here. RDK has to just blow up for his team right here. Hides behind the wood stack on Banana. He's completely blind. They have to know he's there. They've called it. Oh, yeah, they know he's there. He can just throw the smoke out. He's hoping to try and make something happen. But it doesn't work. Bread pushes him and gets the kill there. And Imposing Proxy moves within striking distance of taking this game down. 15-8.
I would say they're well within striking range. I mean, the terrorists can buy this round, so they can put up some kind of offensive threat, but Not all their players have head armor. Not all of them have nades. In fact, some of them don't have any nades. I'd say it looks like this imposing proxy team is really looking to lock the game up. I said that before, but now they're actually looking to take it, put it away, have it be listed on the site. That big fat W that everyone wants, especially on the first game. That's a good win.
Yes, this is going to be extremely huge here for imposing proxy.
I know.
I got caught with it one more time. It's just like the complexity tournament, dude. I felt so bad for that, dude. Oh, it's complexity. No, it's 295 now. It was complexity at one point in time. Let's switch back over to how did my view get changed again? But we are back into the action. Initial kill goes, though, to Flatline Esports. They got to win out here to try and tie this up and force an overtime. They got the initial kill on Deeg, though, and they're just going to be kind of hanging out in the alt-mid area. They're executing up now through tennis right now. No smokes over pit, though. That could be a very, very bad play. Iron Noob Training gets killed. Doesn't matter on the smokes. And Infinity picks him off. Rich. Oh, and Bread. Rich. Oh, jeez. Rich came on so strong at the end of that with a 4K. That's it. 16 rounds to 8. Wow. Imposing
Absolutely
proxy.
Shutting our mouths. Maybe, we were talking about, I wouldn't say we were talking